What up, y'all? It's your boy E, back again with another video. And y'all already know it's getting hot outside. It's starting to warm up. It's about to be Hoochie Daddy season. So you know what that means. You gotta get some Hoochie Daddy shorts. And in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you guys how you can customize and print up your own Hoochie Daddy shorts. We'll show you two methods. We're gonna do a sublimation method, and then we're gonna do a DTF method. So first things first, we gotta get the design together. So let's go hop on the iPad. So I've been seeing a lot of the mesh shorts go crazy with the lightning bolts, and here's a little trick that you can use. If you don't want to make a design from scratch, just go to Adobe Stock, and they have literally everything from vectorized designs all the way down to stock images that you can use. So what I did is I found a lightning bolt design that I liked, took it into Illustrator, vectorized it, and then threw it over the mock-up, and this is what we got. All right, so we just got back from Perfec Press, and we got two different types of sheets. So this one is going to be a direct to film vinyl sheet, and the good thing about DTF is that you can do all shades, all hues, and the best part is there's absolutely no weeding involved, and I know you guys hate weeding. Then the second sheet that we have is going to be the sublimation sheets. So today we're going to test the difference between the two of them. With the DTF sheets, we can probably go crazy. You can do it on all sorts of colors. It doesn't matter if it's a light polyester color, a dark polyester color, because essentially the sheet, the DTF sheet, is going to be on top of the garment. So it really doesn't matter what color garment we do it on. Okay, so with DTF, you want to press at 300 degrees, probably about 10 seconds, and you want to make sure that the heat is really good. So we have this red pair right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sauce this one up. Also, when you're doing this type of print, this is going to save you a lot of headache. It's called heat press tape, and essentially it allows you to tape down your print so that way the location is perfect. Throw it on the heat press. 10 seconds. And when you're pressing, one of the main things is you want to make sure that your pressure is super high. So like this one, the pressure wasn't that great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the pressure on it. Pressure is essentially the heat press squeezing the crap out of the garment so that, you know, the heat press DTF sticks on the thing. So now what we want to do is we want to match up the other DTF sheet. So we'll do the same on the other side. Heat press that down. And anytime you're using DTF heat press sheets, you want to make sure that it's a cold peel. And what I mean by that is you can't peel it when it's hot. You want to wait till it's cooled down, then you want to peel it. So the other one should be ready to peel. Get an ASMR of this right here. And we'll just wait for this other side to cool down before we press on it. All right, guys, we got another ASMR for you. All right, it's cooled down good bit. Bam. So here's the final product, guys. Again, with the DTF sheets, the one thing you'll notice is it's literally a layer, like a sheet of paper, a vinyl, on top of the mesh short. So as you can see, if you look under here, it's a single layer mesh short, but as you can see on the back side, you can literally see it. And if you could feel it through the camera, you could literally feel the DTF sheet on the camera. But obviously you can't, so. But just take my word for it, okay? So this is the one. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do sublimation. With sublimation, you gotta crank that baby up to 385, 400 degrees. And you'll see what I'm talking about in the sublimation video. Essentially, it's not gonna be on top of the short. It'll literally be embedded into the short, similar to this shirt right here again, where you don't see it, it's literally inside of the shirt. So we'll do it and we'll see how it goes. So same process, guys. With the sublimation, you wanna take out all the wrinkles, and then you wanna use the heat press tape to make your placement exactly to where you want it to be. And with the sublimation, since it's not like a layer on top, it's essentially a backwards print. And what you want to do also is you want to make sure when you're printing on it that you use something underneath so that it doesn't bleed through to the other side. So we'll have this underneath so that way it doesn't bleed through to the other side of the fabric. And again, with sublimation, you can only do it on 100% polyester. And from my experience, most 100% polyester garments are not that great unless it's like some like moisture wicking or athleisure type of stuff. So like, you know, these types of shorts, again, the shirt that I'm wearing, those are probably your better quality sublimation garments. Socks, they do a lot of socks too, sublimation socks. There's actually a company out there, they made millions of dollars, and literally all they did was sublimate dogs, like people's dogs, onto socks, and they make a couple $1 million a year. So it's kind of crazy how, you know, each single print type, there's so many different variations and there's so many different ways that you can get creative to make money. Hopefully this works, guys, because I have not sublimated anything in a really long time. So with sublimation, we're doing 385 for about 40 seconds, which is a lot longer than like your typical heat press. Usually normal heat press, you're gonna go anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds. So this is almost 4x that. So unfortunately, it looks like it melted a little bit of the polyester. That's the other thing when you work with sublimation and heat press, is that you don't want to melt it. But as you can see on this, there's no layer of ink. You get what I'm saying? It's literally like, it is clear as day on there. And it's not like the other one where it's like on top of the garment. It's literally, if you could feel it through the camera, it's inside of the fabric. We'll try to do the other side. Let's see.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It came out better. It's not the best, but you know, it works. Okay, so just like everybody else out there, I could always learn, I could always get better. So what I did is I went to my boy Rich, Hustle Ninjas. He did this exact same similar video last year, and I watched how he did it. Essentially, what we did wrong is we didn't have a Teflon sheet. So a Teflon sheet is essentially like a heat protectant sheet that helps it not burn. So what Rich did is 390 degrees at 60 seconds, and don't forget to use the Teflon sheet. We'll clip his video in here. We'll link his video as well, so that way you can learn from the expert himself. We learn in free game today too. All right, y'all. The one thing about life and in business is when you mess up, you get back on the horse. So we went back to Perfec Press. They reprinted out some more sheets, and we learned from our mistake. You know what it was? We didn't have a Teflon sheet. So let's try it again, but let's do it with the Teflon sheet. So the heat press is at 400 degrees. We're doing 35 seconds. I did the entire setup already, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna get a Teflon sheet. And what the Teflon sheet is supposed to do is it's supposed to help from the garment melting. It's supposed to absorb some of the heat and protect it from interacting with the direct heat from the heat press. See? That's what I tell you guys in life. Never give up. Y'all see how it came out? It came out looking real good now. All right, let's do the other one. So we did it, guys. And again, remember what I was saying yesterday about sublimation is that it's not gonna feel like there's anything on top of the garment. It's literally, like, as you can see, it's inside the fabric of the polyester. It's melted inside, so, and it's crisp, it's clear. So what I wanna try is, let's try the same thing, but let's try it on a darker color and see how it comes out. So I know for a fact if you do it on like a black short, it's not gonna work. So I just wanna see how dark we can go to see how vibrant the color will be. And with this color right here, this evergreen, it is a kind of a darker green. So let's see what happens. So as you can see, compared to the white, that color of yellow is not gonna pop out as clear. But I mean, it's not bad. again, but it's just not that great either. Let's do the other side. All right, so as you guys can see the difference between this one and the white one, I think all summer long you can sublimate on the white ones. Just make sure, like, we reuse this cardboard, and I think some of the ink from the cardboard got onto this portion of the white. So just make sure every time you're doing it, you're using a fresh piece of cardboard or whatever you're using. Just make sure you're using something fresh, so that way it's not going to damage the other side. But it looks good in my opinion. What do you guys think? Hopefully this video gives you guys some insight on how you can create your own mesh shorts, your own Hoochie Daddy shorts this summer. If you guys have any more questions, want to see any videos, comment down below what you want to see. And we got to have a giveaway, so we'll do another store giveaway, $200 store credit. All you have to do is comment down below what type of video you want to see. We'll pick a random winner from a week from now. I appreciate it. We'll see y'all next time.